Americans are on the move by the millions. It's the beginning of a long holiday weekend to celebrate the country's independence, a time when people are much more likely to focus on fireworks instead of front pages. But the White House says it's just a coincidence that they are releasing their long-awaited drone report now. It says from the time the president took over until the end of 2015, between 64 to 116 innocent civilians were killed by U.S. drones in areas the U.S. doesn't consider itself to be in active combat, likely in Yemen, Pakistan, Somalia, and Libya. But the White House isn't clarifying, only saying it does not count drone strikes in Syria, Afghanistan, or Iraq. The government's number is much lower than other estimates from private groups, who put the number 2 to 3 times higher. It's also missing any detail on when, where, or how these unnamed people were killed.
Amnesty International documented the case of a woman who died in the middle of essentially a vacant field in front of her grandchildren while picking vegetables. There's not a lot of explanation. There's never been an explanation or even an acknowledgement of her death. So, we really don't have enough information to assess these numbers. We don't have a year-by-year breakdown. We don't really have a full picture of what they consider to be a civilian.
The report denies previous allegations that any man of military age is counted as what they call combatants. White House spokesman Josh Earnest heralded the release as major progress.
The president believes it's important for us to be as transparent as possible about those results. And in doing so, that may mean that there will be a little bit of negative press coverage in the short term. But over the long term, it will build the kind of credibility that is critical to the ongoing success of these efforts.
It's not clear how long-term this will be. The president issued an order that the numbers have to be released every year, but he won't be in office to make sure it actually happens. Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.